The Philippines is an archipelago rich in beauty, but its truest treasure lives in its cultural diversity. Home to an estimated 14 to 17 million individuals across 110 distinct ethno-linguistic groups. These communities are the indigenous culture communities and indigenous peoples. For centuries, they have served as the proud guardians of our history, the pre-colonial traditions, and natural biodiversity. Yet, behind this rich heritage lies historic struggles against marginalization and land exploitation. So, the question is, who stands to protect them? And now, let us talk about how the NCIP was created and its very purpose.
The NCIP was not created by chance. It was born out of a landmark piece of legislation, Republic Act of number 8371, better known as Indigenous People Right Act of 1997 or IPRA. Before IPRA, indigenous land rights were often unrecognized by the state. The government established the NCIP to rectify this historical injustice. The goal was simple yet profound: to recognize, to protect, and promote the rights of ICs and IPs. It served as the primary government and agency responsible for formulating and implementing policies that respect the indigenous people's way of life and the right of their ancestral domains.
On 2018, the NCIP chairperson Leonora Quintayo had a statement about the pending issuance to pass into the president. Let us hear her statement.
The impending issuance now of task force demand from the office of the president.
Now, we are made aware of that in the sense that it is helpful for NCIP and for the communities, really. The government need to address specifically these issues on national security, where the indigenous peoples are being used, no, to advance advocacies of some groups and attacking actually the government in terms of how it is able to deliver basic services to the indigenous peoples. And this task force will definitely help the government address these specific issues.
The displacement, ma'am.
Yeah, displacement, recruitment, killings, all these things.
In a word, the situation of Lumad in Haran.
Inhuman.
To carry out its massive mandate, the NCIP is structured to be both a policymaker and a protector. ADAP is the commission proper, composed of 7 commissioners representing different ethnographic regions. Right to ancestral domains, issuing the Certificate of Ancestral Domain Titles or CADs. Right to self-governance, ensuring IPs make their own decisions within their communities. Social justice and human rights, protecting the exploitation and discrimination. Cultural integrity, preserving their language, rituals, and knowledge to future generations.
Despite of these advocacies, the IP is still doubtful about the support of the government. Many ICCs and IPs protestants runs and protest shouting for their rights, echoing support, protection, and a long-term initiative for them. But because of former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte's love for the IPs and ICCs, he signed a bill for the rights of the IPs. The NCIP's efforts were paid off as Mr. Former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte signed the bill of the Republic Act Number 11054, also known as the Bangsamoro Organic Law, on July 27, 2018 in the region of Bay ARMM. Also, the Executive Order Number 139 on the death benefits for the indigenous people mandatory representatives on July 18, 2021. And lastly, the Republic Act Number 11650 or the Inclusive Education Act that mandates inclusive education and requires schools to protect the rights to educations, including those from ethnic, where more than 300 IPs current beneficiaries of Scholar ng Tribu program.
The NCIP is more than just a government office. It is a symbol of our commitment as a nation to honor our roots. As we move forward, let us remember that the strength of our future depends on how we will protect the guardians of our past. I am Ray Subual, and this is the story of the NCIP and the resilient spirit of the Filipino indigenous peoples.